Hey, collective. Hey, happy New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2024. We're going to harness the New Year's energy. We're going to take a peek at what your energy is now, if there's any influences in your recent past that might be affecting you now, and then we're going to see what's coming in. In what spirit are you here? Spirit is here, and Spirit says in the next 1 to 3 months. So, without further ado, some for me and some for you. Why don't you go ahead and hit that like button? And if you're watching me on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell in the right corner. It will notify you when I upload new content. If you're watching me on Facebook or TikTok, please hit that like button and then go ahead and hit the follow so you may be uploaded when I upload. So you may be notified when I upload new content. All right, let's hop in and see right now. Spirit, show me what their energy is right now. What is the collective's energy right now? One card for the collective. I heard take that one. Wow. Wow. I was hearing Queen of, it's intuition, but it's the Queen of Water and the Queen of Intuition. So you have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups. Some of you could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You don't have to be. We also have the High Priestess here. That was the overall energy, right? What the read's about, so you could be a Pisces. You don't have to be. This is something about just emotional intelligence, depth, understanding self, so much so when you know yourself inside and out and you're healing and you're healed and you're evolving, you can know the minds of others. Doesn't make you a mind reader. There's only so many patterns in human behavior. When you understand the human psyche, when you understand human behavior in yourself, you can know and understand it in others, right? There's a lot of depth in some of you could be, your intuition's just really on point right now. You're going deeper. Some of you could be working on something within yourself that's bringing you to a new level because you're going deeper inside yourself. It's just unlocking a lot of more doors for you and a lot more of your untapped potential, right? And with the High Priestess here too, see, she's holding the pomegranate. The pomegranate could be looked at as the forbidden fruit. But there's all the seeds. It's a lot of knowledge in there, hidden knowledge, sacred knowledge. And how we get that sacred knowledge is we work on ourselves. And you have to be anointed and divinely protected and guided, which you are if you're watching this collective. So I'm talking to you. Whether male or female, it doesn't matter. This is just simply saying that this is the feminine energy. You can be masculine and in your feminine energy, right? When you're healed, you have a balance of feminine and masculine energy. When you're unhealed, it doesn't work that way. But you're healed and evolved and you keep evolving. So there's that. 333 on the clock. Check out that number. 3 could be important to you. March could be important to you. Something like that. I'm getting a strong Piscean energy here. March, there's Pisces. It's just a lot of Piscean. Some of you could have ancestors or loved ones that were or are Pisces. There's some sort of influence surrounding you. Some of you could be talking to a loved one that's a Pisces, or you could be thinking about a loved one that is past that is a Pisces. It's something like that. There's a lot of depth in your knowledge in something. Reach down deep. It's something like that, guys. All right. Then we have Justice here in the Hermit. This is what wants to come out. And then we have the Queen of Earth all here too. There's some sort of abundance that's here. Some of you are moving, or you have moved, or you're thinking about moving, or you're going on a trip. You're coming out of a time where maybe there's some sort of justice to some sort of home life or move. I'm getting that right off the bat. And I don't normally see these cards like that, but these are big things that are coming into you, right? So this would have been now, this energy, right? This is what's coming in for you, a justice in home life. There's something like that, or a move, or there's some kind of fair, something like that. There's an upgrade, right? It's like that, right? Some of you are also getting an upgrade in love. If you're not in a relationship, it is finding the right one for you. If you're in one, it's taking it to the next level, right? If you're not looking, then that part of the reading isn't for you this time, and that's okay. There's a lot of messages because there's a lot of you watching. Some of you could be a Leo. You don't have to be, right? But with the sun here and the star here, it is saying you are the sun and stars, baby. Brightest card in any deck, right? The sun. The sun brings it's enlightenment, it's awareness. You can't live without the sun, right? But also the stars. There's a dream state, something about paying attention to your dreams, especially with the high priestess here, and then the queen of water too. There's a depth of something. Pay attention to your dreams. For those of you that are speaking to a loved one that may have passed, and it could be a Pisces. I'm hearing it. I'm seeing it a lot out here. That's not for everyone. That's for a small portion of you, right? It's also, you could be an Aquarius too watching this. You don't have to be, right? There is a lot of major arcanas here, right? We have the star, the sun, the hanged man right at the bottom of the deck, the hermit, justice. There's a lot of things happening in 2025 that's coming. You have made it so that the only way that your life can move is in this direction because you've set yourself up for that this year, period. Show me what happened in the. You have to look at something in a new way, but I think it's related to something in the past. Show me in the recent past. What is all this? Anything from the recent past that is going to hinder them moving into. I'm hearing no, but we'll see. Nothing. You got this. There's nothing hindering. I'm talking to some people. You've really evolved. There is nothing lingering or hindering that will be taking you into that you are going to be ruminating or thinking about moving into this new year. Nope. And it's like fresh love is here. Now, this for some of you is a lover, a partner, a true partner, whatever that is for you, right? If you're already in a relationship, it's a level up. It's, it's a level up in that relationship. It's moving to the next level. For others of you, this is saying because of you finding the who you are and finding yourself down to the depths of you, you've balanced out the masculine and the feminine energy in you. And that's why you are being gifted with all of these, major arcanas. That's divine intervention. That is the universe saying, because of your actions and choices, the path can only lead this way because the road that you're going on, the doors are opening for you. It's like that, guys. It's like that. What do we see coming for them? I didn't say it yet, Spirit. What do we see coming for them in the month? Let's look at January specifically. January of 2025. What can the collective expect? I'm also hearing Aquarius. So this could be January, right? Aquarius season. We're in Capricorn season now, but we will be in Aquarius season in January. So maybe towards the end of January, you could be in Aquarius, or that's significant to you in some way. So let's see, what can they expect in the month of January? I'm hearing good things. I'm hearing good tidings too. What can they expect? You can expect yourself to just keep ruling and, judging in the sense of like people that, emotionally manipulate or are always hum and drum and sad and what's wrong and, like some of you may have had a problem with that in the past where you have entertained that, right? No. Call judgment on anything to do with that in January coming up specifically. Anything that makes you feel like shit in any way, shape, form, or fashion, or anyone that is around you that brings your vibe down because they are down. See you later, bye. Like, no, it's just not happening. we're not doing this. What I'm hearing is, I've put too much work into myself to get to this point. You don't get to ride my coattails, right? Do the work or don't. But either way, I'm going this way. And it's just cutting it out, not even entertaining it. And by not entertaining it, you will be avoiding snakes, something like that. Your judgment will be harsh. It's like you'll be turning people into stone, like in the sense of like, like they'll be frozen. Like they, yeah, you're leading with there's an angelicness to this too, but a very sternness as well. Like, no, it's strong boundaries as well. Judging anything that makes you feel like shit, period. You're not doing that in 2025. You may have done that in 2024 and before. It's not happening. It's not even taking you into 2025 doing that because of where you're at now. If your energy wasn't what it is now, the outcome moving forward, the outcome wouldn't be this. But you've set yourself up to this. And it wasn't an easy journey. A lot of you had to heal from a lot of different, pain, a lot of different things that didn't feel the greatest, but you did it. And I'm proud of you. Spirit's proud of you too. But what's most important is that you are proud of yourself. That's all that matters. That really is the truth, right? Others of you there, because of that too, the sun's the brightest card in the deck. That's just what's here too. It's just illuminating. The sun is showing illumination on all your what you have overcome, what you have. There's some sort of enlightenment too. Like you're just really elevating in life in all these areas that I mentioned, plus what I'm mentioning now, right? And that's, but in January, because of what happened before and what you led up to this point now in January, it's like, no, it's just not happening. Like you can't even fool me. And honestly, I don't have sympathy for stuff like that because you know what? I had to get it out the mud. You can do it too. And it's not even like, it's not even like in that way. I had to get out the mud. You do too. It's in the sense of, you collective have been through more than people could even fathom, right? A lot of, and we don't want to wish things on others, but the amount of strength, dedication, and true determination that you needed to be able to overcome all of the obstacles that you have up until this point, most people couldn't handle, right? What I mean by that is most of these people couldn't handle. So it's like you don't want to be around people that aren't on your level. And it's like, it's okay if you're not on my level, but you need to go on your level because I'm not accepting you in mine. You cannot come into my life if you haven't done the work. And, it's just that way. I understand who I am, what I'm about, what I'm doing, and where I'm going. And if you aren't about that, that's cool. No harm, no foul, no hate, no shade, but you're not allowed in my life. And I don't blame you. Why would we want people like that around? Everyone has their own journey. And if people don't want to do the work for themselves, that's okay. But it's like, they're showing me like examples of like somebody running a race, right? And then somebody else not running a race. But then at the last half mile, the person that didn't run the race thinks that they can just jump in and beat the person that ran 10 miles by sneaking in and getting into and then getting to the finish line first, right? Like it's something like that. You can't just do that, right? It's just not going to happen. It's not going to work. Yeah, you are able to, but if you cross that finish line when you didn't win the race, not only will you like be ridiculed, but you'll be publicly shamed for it as well, as you should, right? Trying to take it's also something about people trying to take the spotlight off you collective, your accomplishments, and kind of like use your energy to shine it on themselves. Ugh. Yeah, and you're just over that. I don't blame you because yeah, because you are the empress, whether male or female. You're the divine mother of Tarot. The empress is the divine mother and the divine feminine of Tarot, just like the emperor would be the divine father and the divine masculine of Tarot. The empress is the divine mother, divine feminine, right? But there's you're just not staying quiet about who you are anymore. It's like that. You've already went in with some knowledge, come out with the wisdom, and you don't need to be little for anyone anymore. You don't need to hold yourself back. You don't need to um, wait around. You don't need to wait for other people's time. You're on your own time, and whoever wants to, walk with me side by side, I'm all for it, but you have to carry your own bag and you have to carry your own walking stick and your own water, right? I'm not going to carry it for you plus mine. Not going to do that because you can't even carry your own, but now you want me to carry yours on top. Like, what? No, no, it's like that. And you're done hiding that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And people can think whatever they want. If they're not on your level, step off. It's just as simple as that, right? We want to be around good people, and we can't live our life the way that we want and really in abundance and be happy if we're around people that are miserable. We're around people that we're constantly having to lift up because it's draining. Why should you, collective, have to lift others up because they themselves don't want to put in the work, right? There's an emphasis on this. It doesn't even seem like it's cruel. Like, okay, how do I mean that? It doesn't even seem like what you are talking about is like, um, not talking about. It doesn't even seem like what you're not going to be accepting is any type of like cruelty towards others. It's just, I can't have you around me when you're not on my level. Like, it's just not going to work because you, collective, will be doing all the work, right? It's something like that. And it's like, there's such a vibe about it that's just like you are going to be seeing people for who they are within a few seconds. And like, I'm all set. And you learned a lot, right? We don't need to speak on everything that we know. We just need to act on it in the ways that are good for us. You can tell the people that are close to you, warn, of course, but people just need to. I'm hearing back the fuck up. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but that's what I'm hearing. Like, you've arrived. You're here. You are blessed, anointed, and highly favored. That's what's up. All right, let's see what's coming in for February for the collective. What can they expect? Okay, for some of you, there in February, there may be something from the past that wants to revisit itself. Some sort of soulmate or a tie that in the past wasn't that great. The devil to the Six of Cups. So it's like a soul tie to somebody, a kinship. It could be a relationship. It could be a friend. It could be a family. It's somebody close to you from your past that you are close with. They're toxic, or they may not even be like super toxic, right? They may just be like not evolving at the speed that you are, and that's okay. But they still have some sort of addiction still to something, or there's some sort of stunt in their growth. And that's coming in February. There is a balance to it, though. What do you mean by that? Or it's saying, okay, so there's two messages here. So there's a warning that somebody from the past will be entering. It's someone that this is a recent tie that you may have broken, like recent, months recent, not, it could be years for some, but I don't know why they'd show up now, right? But take it how it resonates. It's more of a recent thing. There is, wow, yeah, there is a fairness coming. Oh, so for some of you, that's the past trying to come back in, but it's not going to work because you're so solid that it's there. This is just like them. It can't even get to you because of how shining, like bright you're shining. It's just not going to. But it's just like a warning. It's like pesky, right? For others of you, this is a fairness of equal reciprocity and equal give and take after a long journey of just bad relationships, bad friendships, bad situationships, bad not family members for some, right? It's different for everyone, but something with your past. There is a balance that's coming to this equal reciprocity, equal give and take because of what you went through. It's happening on Earth, expected in February, and it also, you also could be moving in with someone in February. This person, not the one that's not grown, but the like whoever's coming in or whatever's coming in that's bringing in some sort of balance in this way for you. It is everything that you've wanted. It's like mental peace, something like that, right? So who am I talking to? Who is this resonating for? Please let me know in the comments. Okay. Let's also, some of you also, you could be moving with this person, buying a house and moving away, getting out of, continuing to stay out of a situation that you left behind recently to move, because I'm getting that, into somewhere like a home, right? Somewhere together that is a home together, away, moving in a home together away from your past, something like that, guys. Away from your past, away from what didn't work. Yeah, it's like that, like nothing like you've ever seen. Let's see what we got for March. What's coming in for March? Okay, Spirit said to use this deck. What's coming in for March for them? What's coming in? Make it flip or turn over, Spirit. Newness. Some of you could be having a baby in March, or you could be finding out that you're pregnant. Others of you could be starting over in a career and have something to do with children. For others of you, this is a new endeavor that you have been working on, and it's something that you've wanted to do since you were a child. Something to do with the imagination too. For others of you, you will be starting there's some sort of endeavor that's coming in March. And it's going to bring abundance, financial abundance. It's also a stable household too. There's love here as well. I'm seeing that here. So for some of you, you could be welcoming a child and maybe you're getting married. I don't see the Four of Wands, but it's giving that, right? Because of a transformation, when you transformed out of something, you gave yourself the success, or you will. It was slow and steady, but you were winning the race. So by March, all of this is going to even out. The Hierophant is here. This is like, if we were to, this is like Buddha level, right? Like the Hierophant. Spiritually enlightened, and this is what I'm hearing. You're no longer accepting people, places, people that are spiritually bankrupt, right? And you're no longer explaining your ways to others. I'm hearing this right now, because if they don't understand, that shows they're not on your level. It's like that. Really, yeah. And it's with love and it's with kindness. It's just, I can't allow you, right? But there's some sort of teachings that you're giving out. So for some of you, like I said, maybe you were going to be a teacher, or something with children, right? For others of you, this is spiritually inclined. You've just entered a new phase this is very, very spiritual. The Hierophant to the Hermit, highly spiritually enlightened, and there will be some sort of new new gift that's opening up. You're unlocking something in your own mind that's going to be bringing you to new heights. Some of you may be writing a book. Others of you, maybe you're looking into the Akashic records. Others of you might be looking into Egypt. And for others of you, this is you diving into your own, like, you went in with the knowledge to come out with the wisdom, but it's like a level up from where you're already at or will be. It's just like untouchable, unbeatable. You can't, unfuckwithable. You can't be triggered by March. Not that you can now, right? But I'm just saying by March, will be untriggerable. What you'll end up doing is your peace will actually disrupt the chaos and the bitch in others. Yikes. Because remember, guys, people don't really have a problem with you. They have a problem with themselves, and then they project it out. Let them. Let them. On a side note, some of you have an immature energy. There's the devil with the page again. There's some sort of immature energy that's trying to like be lighthearted or going to try to be lighthearted. I'm hearing February again. So this is in February. So this is kind of a warning for February. Someone's going to try to come back around in February and be lighthearted, but they're going to see that their old tricks just don't work. What you may have found cute before, like this little puppet show, like magic trick puppet show, dim the lights and let's create this little puppet with my hand. While that's cool, sure, it's just not, doesn't do for you what it did before. You don't find it appealing or cute anymore. It's like I've grown and I can't unsee or unknow what I know, and I just don't vibe with that. It's something like that. There's just a huge acceleration within yourself and what you're accepting, not accepting, what you're allowing, not allowing, what you're, it's even beyond that. It's, there's something to do with financial abundance too. And if you keep taking the right road, like it's, you're going to be cashing in on whatever this is for you, right? But we can't bring those types with us because they will drain you dry. Yeah. That's what I have for you guys. Let's see what we have for final thoughts. Let's see what we have for final thoughts for the collective. Final thoughts. I love this. I absolutely love this. Spirit wants you to be careful because you have some like snakes in the grass surrounding you. I'm getting that strongly with the Five of Wands. You have fixed your internal conflict, so it's like some of you outgrew some kind of friend circle, family circle, relationship. You're really ending this year with doing something that you should have done a while ago, and to just be careful that that energy is still out there, right? But it doesn't matter because it's, you beat it. Like the Queen of fucking Wands to the Devil in this deck, it's like knowing your autonomy, knowing like free will, knowing who you are and standing on it. You can't be defeated. So it doesn't matter what conflict tries to be around you because you are like protected and surrounded by this like bubble, right? And it's like an energetic bubble, literally. And they can't come in any further than where your bubble is, right? Because it's like you're too bright, you're too in your power. You are in your power. And because of that, the snakes really can't get in. They're around you, but it's just like chatter. It seemed important enough for it to come out a couple times. So just to be aware of that. And please let me know if this resonates. I am going to end this now. And I just wanted to say that I absolutely love you. And I hope that you guys have a happy, happy, happy new year. All right. Blessings to you all and love to you all.